Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, respected chairman, dean, department heads and professors, parents, graduating batch, and my dear friends. I, Anuradha Kamath, intern from 2017 batch.
And I, Kuldeep MD, intern from 2017 batch. We
welcome you all to the graduation ceremony. Talent and skills are the crops that are nurtured, groomed, and given all possible opportunities to grow and bloom.
Graduation Day is the celebration of the harvest of this crop. This is a much awaited event in every student's life as it gives returns to the efforts put by the students throughout their academic endeavor.
It is a day full of joy, a day about pride and accomplishment, a day of celebration. It gives a sense of achievement and a sense of responsibility towards fulfilling further commitments. It fills the heart with mixed feelings, fulfillment, anxiety, and eagerness. Say goodbye to the comfortable and secure life within the college walls and get ready to march to the beat of the medical world.
There is a lot more to come: goals, challenges, and opportunities. Anything is possible when you just believe in yourself. Sulya is a small town in the middle of the Western Ghats, surrounded by beautiful landscapes. Became an amazing educational hub thanks to the dedication and the devotion of our beloved President, Dr. Kurunji Venkatramana Gowda sir, a true Gandhian in spirit and action. Transformed Sulya into the land of knowledge, drawing best of the professors and students from near and far to enjoy its opportunity of learning and excelling. Dr. KVG's vision and sacrifice is an incredible contribution to humanity. His dreams live on as his institution produces capable graduates year after year.
Graduation day is certainly one of the biggest days of your lives, yet it is only the beginning. To get to this point was an important achievement in itself, for which we commend you. The personal competencies like passion, commitment, open minds to learn, which got you here, will be important throughout your lives. Nurture them. Today is a day of accomplishment of your dreams. There are expectations of your parents, teachers, and other family members that one day you will succeed and shine like a bright star and make them proud. You are in the limelight, and it is no doubt the best moment of your life. To begin this auspicious occasion, may I invite Dr. Aruna C.R. Bhatt to invoke the blessings of the Almighty. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request all of you to please stand for the invocation.
నిన్ను వినా బ్రోచుటకు వినాయక నిన్ను వినా బ్రోచుటకు వినాయక నిన్ను వినా బ్రోచుటకు వేరెవరున్నారు విఘ్నరాజ వినాయక అనాథ రక్షక अनाथ रक्षक अनाथ रक्षक नीवे गादा अनाथ रक्षक नीवे गादा आदरिंचिननु ब्रोवरादा विनायका రోచుటకు వేరెవరున్నారు విఘ్నరాజ వినాయక సరసీరుహారుణాయుగ చరణ సతతముషిత జన సంకటహరణ పరమ కృపా సాగర परम कृपा सागरा परम कृपा सागर वर सुगुणा परम कृपा सागर वर सुगुणा पालित जन गोपाल दासनुत परम कृपा सागर वर सुगुणा पालित जन गोपाल दासनुत विनायका निनु विना ब्रोचुटकु वेरेवरुन्नारु विघ्नराज विनायका
Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful rendition. To win the war, we need commander-in-chief. To excel in education, we need excellent dean, whose experience and direction lead us all through the right path. Good leaders must communicate vision clearly and creatively. Our beloved dean is one such leader. I kindly request Dr. Nilambika Natarajan, Dean, KVG Medical College, Sulya, to deliver the welcome address.
With the blessings of the Almighty and our founder president, late Dr. Kurunji Venkatamana Gowda and Srimati Janaki Kurunji Venkatamana, I feel privileged to extend a warm welcome to all present here for the graduation day of class 2016. Respected chief guest, Dr. C. Ramchandra, Professor K.B. Chidanand sir, Madam Shobha Chidanand, dignitaries on the dais, distinguished guests, principals of sister institutions of KBG, faculties, proud parents, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm delighted to extend a warm welcome to you all at this wonderful occasion as we celebrate the achievements of our students. I'm so pleased that we can gather together in person. Hearty thanks to each and every one of you for being here with us today. We feel honored to have with us the most renowned Dr. C. Ramchandra, surgical oncologist, director, Kitwai Memorial Institute of Oncology, Bangalore, Karnataka. On behalf of our management, administration, faculty and students, I extend a very sincere warm welcome to you, sir. And thank you for accepting our invitation to be our guest of honor and delivering the convocation address.
I request Dr. K.V. Chidananda sir, President AOLE, to welcome our chief guest. Our heartfelt gratitude for your precious time and gracious presence today in enhancing our joy in sharing your vast experience, brilliant academic and professional record in medicine, and glimpses of your illustrious career. Welcome, sir. I am profusely elated to welcome our beloved Dr. K.V. Chidanand sir, the President of Sponsoring Society and Medical Director, KVG MCH, an outstanding surgeon, Dr. B.C. Roy Awardee, the man of distinct vision, an idol of knowledge, experience, and inspiration to all of us. He leaves no stone unturned in maintaining high standards of education. The whole campus is vibrating and echoing his achievement and constant support. Welcome, sir.
I request Dr. Mantu sir, Professor and HOD, Department of Microbiology, to welcome Dr. K.V. Chidanand sir.
I'm glad to welcome the ever cheerful, soft-spoken Madam Shobha Chidanand, member of Sponsoring Society, the strong pillar of support and the guiding angel in all our endeavors. Welcome, ma'am.
I request Dr. Satyavati Alva, Professor and HOD, Department of Pathology, to welcome Mrs. Shobha Chidananda, ma'am.
We have amidst our presence our young and dynamic architect, Akshay K.C., member of our Sponsoring Society, the Executive Director of KBG MCH, who is committed to student welfare and the architect responsible for the innovated and upgraded infrastructure. Delighted to welcome you, sir.
I request Dr. Ravi Shankar sir, Professor and HOD, Department of A&T, to welcome Mr. Akshay K.C. sir.
I'm very happy to welcome Professor Dr. Gopinath Pai, the medical superintendent, excellent laparoscopic surgeon, onto this occasion. Welcome you, Dr. Pai.
I request Dr. Satish Aital, Professor and HOD, Department of Pharmacology, to welcome Dr. Gopinath Pai, sir.
It gives me immense pleasure in welcoming Professor C. Ramchandra Bhatt, the clinical director, a committed physician, head of the Department General Medicine. Dr. Bhatt, welcome you.
Request Dr. Poonam Ma'am, Professor and HOD, Department of Psychiatry, to welcome Dr. Sia Bhatt sir.
I welcome Dr. Subramania, Director of Trauma Services, to this occasion. Welcome, sir.
I request Dr. Shivraj Shankar, Professor, Department of Biochemistry, to welcome Dr. Subramania sir.
Warm welcome to our Administrator, Mr. Jagdish. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome and appreciate all the heads of the departments and faculty for their committed and dedicated teaching and care. Sincere welcome to all the family and friends with us today and to those who cannot be here in person and watching the ceremony. Thank you, dear parents and guardians, for the trust and encouragement you've offered and the sacrifices you've made so that your ward could earn the degree they will take today. Dear graduates, warmest congratulations to you on your outstanding achievement, your academic success, the culmination of many years of dedication and hard work, and your well-deserved professional title, DR. For many of you, today seemed like a distant dream when you first began your journey. Your apprehensions were many. Today is an event that evokes different feelings and emotions, excitement in anticipation of beginning a new phase of life, and sadness in leaving a place that has nurtured you for 5.5 years. Graduates, for just a moment, take a look around and see the powerful support system you have in your lives. Take a look at those who sacrificed, loved, cared, and encouraged you. Now look at each other. You have spent the last 5.5 years experiencing life together. Today is a moment to reflect on how you spent your time here as the world has changed around us. All the triumphs and setbacks you and your fellow students shared together has given you a remarkable bond and made your path unique. Cherish your moments. Education is about growth, not just about grades. You have adapted and grown, which has undoubtedly enriched you and added to your academic success. Today is a day to acknowledge and celebrate your unwavering commitment and collective pride in your achievement. I also hope that you will give yourself the applause to celebrate this important moment of your life. You, your family, and friends should be proud of your achievement as you are graduating from one of the best institutions renowned for our excellent teaching, research, and innovation. As you reflect on your time at KVG, on all that you have done here, on the learning and leading in which you have engaged, as you take in deeply and nostalgically the invigorating air of KVG Sulia and your success, my hope is that you will carry these noble impulses with you. Wherever you go, you will know great happiness and see progress in your endeavors, and that you will continue to be a force for good in the world. This is our heritage. I know you will make our alma mater proud. As I look out at you, I see both accomplishment and great hope, shaped by this education and your own values, transformed by great teachers and your peers. Inspired by all those in the face of adversity, in a fast-changing world, be confident, expect the unexpected, embrace new challenges and opportunities. Being a good doctor is more than academic excellence. It involves a right attitude, aptitude, character, commitment, demeanor, and above all, heart of service. These are excellent qualities equipping you to make a difference to changing lives and shaping society for the better. I want to remind you to never stop learning. We bring to people not only technology and training, but also our humanity and caring. Once again, my heartfelt congratulations to you and your families, and my very best wishes for your personal and professional successes. We celebrate your commencement as your journey begins. Best wishes for all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I request Dr. Geeta Doppam, ma'am, Professor and HOD, Department of OPG, to welcome our Dean, Dr. Neelambike Natarajan.
Thank you, ma'am. Shubham karoti kalyanam, arogyam dhanasampada, shatrubuddhi vinashaya, deepa jyotir namostute. Light is considered a symbol of auspiciousness, prosperity, and abundance, and brings brightness within it. Light symbolizes knowledge. May I now invite our dignitaries on the dais to kindly step forward to light the lamp. We request everyone to stand up while the lamp is being lit.
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति 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 असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति 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 असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो
Thank you, dignitaries, for the auspicious inauguration.
Medicine cures diseases, but only doctors can cure patients, as said by Carl. KVG Medical College is proud to give the world a new set of doctors who will pledge them and the knowledge and the duty to commit themselves to the service of the humanity through the oath. This oath is one of the oldest testaments in the history, written by Hippocrates and is held sacred by physicians.
May I now request Dr. C. Ramachandra Bhatt, sir, HOD and Professor, Department of General Medicine and Clinical Director of KVG Medical College and Hospital, Sulya, to kindly administer the oath to our graduates.
Very good morning to everyone. Respected President, sir, honorable guest of the day, Dean Madam, dignitaries on and off the dais, my dear colleagues, fresh graduates, the proud parents, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I congratulate all the young doctors on their successful medical graduation with flying colors from this prestigious institution. You are now ready and eligible to serve the society as doctors individually. Let me remind you, the expectations from the society are quite high, much more than that of your college days and examinations. Our medical profession is a very noble one. We as doctors must be committed to serving the needy patients in the community with humanity. We must provide quality health care. All our efforts are to minimize their sufferings in an ethical manner. So, we must make a strong promise in this regard. I am proud to administer this oath to you all, our young doctors. Now, please, the young graduates, please raise. Stretch your right hand forward and repeat the oath after me. I, Dr. Ramachandra Bhatt, solemnly pledge myself to consecrate my life to the service of humanity. I will maintain the utmost respect for the human life from the time of conception. Even under threat, I will not use my medical knowledge contrary to the loss of humanity. I will not permit consideration of religion, nationality, race, party politics, or social standings to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity. The health of my patient will be my first consideration. I will respect the secrets which are confided in me. I will give my teachers the respect and gratitude which is their due. I will maintain by all means in my power the honor and noble traditions of medical profession. I will treat my colleagues with all respect and dignity. I shall abide by the Code of Medical Ethics as enunciated in the National Medical Council regulations. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Yes. Now, my dear fresh graduates, please turn your tassel to the right. I wish you all the bright and prosperous career. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for instilling the sense of empowerment, responsibility, and duty to the graduates.
Moving on, may I now request Dr. Navya B.N., Professor, Department of Pathology, to introduce the chief guest.
A very good morning to the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. It's my privilege to introduce our esteemed chief guest of today's program, Dr. C. Ramachandra, who has been a brilliant academic and professional record in medicine. An oncosurgeon par excellence, Dr. C. Ramachandra is currently functioning as director of one of the premium regional cancer center, that is Kidwai Memorial Institute of Oncology, Bangalore, Karnataka. He has a strong conviction and commitment to provide service to the cancer patients. He is aptly recognized as diligent, reliable, and hardworking professional, keeping patients' best interest all the time with excellent interpersonal skills. His educational qualification: Sir has pursued his MBBS, MS in General Surgery, MCH in Surgical Oncology, and has undergone training in laparoscopy and robotic surgery. Dr. C. Ramachandra has been recognized as a postgraduate teacher involved in training postgraduate and super specialty students pursuing surgical oncology courses at Kidwai Memorial Institute of Oncology and teacher recognized by MCI. He has been appointed as MCI inspector at various medical colleges. He has been serving as an expert examiner for MCH, DNB, postgraduate courses in surgical oncology across India. Dr. C. Ramachandra has developed a strong commitment in cancer control activities at Kidwai Memorial Institute of Oncology and has been organizing cancer detection camps across the state of Karnataka to create awareness on cancer prevention and early detection. Dr. C. Ramachandra took over the directorship of Kidwai Memorial Institute of Oncology with the daunting task of transforming a premium cancer center to a center of national excellence. With his astute administrative capabilities, Dr. C. Ramachandra has established the state-of-art cancer care facilities such as Advanced Molecular Center, bone marrow transplantation unit, PET scan, state-of-art operation theaters, multidisciplinary outpatient block, several new wards and upgradation of the existing wards, and an innovative concept of psycho-oncology unit and Amrit pharmacy at minimum cost. Research and publication, Dr. C. Ramachandra has been a part of many research organizations and involved with many research projects as a principal investigator and a co-principal investigator in collaboration with research organizations such as ICMR, DBT, DST, and other professional organizations both at national and international level. Many clinical trials have been successfully conducted under his guidance and has been recognized as a guide of RGHS Bangalore. Awards and achievements, recognizing his stupendous hard work and unselfish service in the field of oncology, Dr. C. Ramachandra has been awarded with the prestigious Kannada Nada Chetana Award by the Government of Karnataka. Award of Excellence during Bangalore Health Festival in June 2018. Nada Prabhu Kempegowda Award in 2018 by Government of Karnataka. He has also won University Gold Medal for securing highest marks and first rank in MS General Surgery by the Bangalore University. In addition to the above, Dr. C. Ramachandra has won several awards such as Rotary Gold Award, Best Poster Award, and Dhruvatare Prashasti 2021 by Vishwa Kannada Kuta on November 2021, presented to him on different occasions as a testimony to his unswerving devotion to the duty. It's our honor to have you here on this occasion, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
May I now have the privilege to call upon our chief guest, Dr. C. Ramachandra, sir, to give the convocation address to our graduates.
Good morning, everybody. Indeed, I'm really honored to be here today. I thank Dr. Chidananda, one of the senior surgeons, for inviting me as a chief guest, and Neelambike Madam and the faculty of Sulya KVJ Medical College. Respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, most importantly, my dear students, who are the future of medicine in this country, and the parents of the students. Probably, you know what? Today, they are the happiest people to see them getting graduated. I don't know whether you know about my background. I'm hailed from a farmer's family. It's a big family near Kolar. My mother died when I was 1 year 4 months old. Now why I'm saying, because you should always keep your head over your shoulders. Don't allow your heart to rule your head, brain. Your brain should rule. There is no room for sympathy, emotion, compassion. All these things should submerge. Keep moving in life. Most important thing is target. Set target. Discipline is the most, that is the one word I tell you, it can take you to the sky. If you want happiness, ultimately everybody does for what? Happiness. If you want happiness, most important 3 things are hard work, honesty, and discipline. If these things you keep in mind, you will reach the sky. Ladies and gentlemen, the medicine is diverted in many ways today. No subject and no field is less than any other field for that matter. For example, recently I was delivering a lecture on artificial intelligence. Do you know what artificial intelligence is in future? All the work what we are doing today, tomorrow artificial intelligence will take over. It means to say, I and you, including me, we are not using even our 5% of the brain. So you have to find an alternative job and higher level functions. Use your brain, use your open mind. The whole world is yours. There is nothing like, India is small. India is no more a small country. Probably in another 5 years, the most powerful country in the world will be India. Do you know what was the literacy rate when India got independence? 7%. In 1985, it was 82%. by 2024, the India will be 100% literate country. And another important thing is the the country with the youngest population will be India by next year. And thanks to our neighboring country, Kerala, where they've achieved 100% literacy rate long ago. You know what is the other speciality of Kerala? Where there is respect for women, where there is respect for children, that family, that country, that state will always flourish. Give respect to women in the house. See, the way India is growing, sky is the limit. Probably the rest of the countries will fall behind India in another 5 years' time. Where are the innovations? Tell me now. Do you know where the maximum innovations occur? Number 1 is USA. Number 2 is China. Number 3 is Japan. Number 4 is Great India. 3 out of 4 are from Asia. And India should become pally with China. Probably that becomes a superpower in the world. I hope that will happen. China is no more an enemy to us. It's only one border issue, it's a small issue, it can be solved. Think about Europe. You know what they're doing? Why Europe is lagging behind? Nearly 48% of the population is old. It's not that we don't become old tomorrow. One of my teacher was saying, Europe is a country with old people with old ideas and thinking about the old things and following the old tradition. That is not the answer. See, why I'm saying to say is you should involve in innovations, research. Research is the future of the science. In the world, if you want to progress, you should do more and more research. We have started one of the best labs in the Kidwai. Probably in another 4 or 5 years time, the number of publications what we make, it will overtake any other institute in the country. So you should make more publications. It is not just reading alone or treating alone. It is more publications. You have to establish yourself in your name. Tomorrow if you go, my achievement, they went on reading. Nobody will give me a job because of my achievements. I have to find a job for myself. I have to work hard. And you cannot rest one day also. Probably the longest holiday I have seen in my lifetime is after my 12th standard. I have not seen a holiday after that. Because for you also the same thing. You should not waste your time. Time and water are very precious. Every moment you should think about career. And you know what? What 2 things they missed in this Hippocratic oath. You know what are the 2 things? Patient is God. You should always treat patient as a God. Number 2, your parents are the God. They are the ones. In fact, you know how much they struggle to educate you? And they want to see. Probably, if you do very well in the future, there are 2 people who will feel very proud. One is your teacher, second is your parents. So, always progress in life. When I passed my MBBS, I did not know what to choose. What specialty to choose. 1 year I wasted. Second year, I felt very bad. I was thinking everybody got a post-graduation, why I didn't get? That is the time I went to a nursing home and I got interest in surgery. Do you know what? For my post-graduation, I applied for only one subject, general surgery. I wanted only general surgery. I wasted 1 year. It's all right. But I got end of the day. That determination you should have. No, you don't do that mistake of applying for only one course. Things are not same today. It's very difficult. Once God appeared in front of a man and asked him, "What is yours? Tell me." That gentleman said, "My institute, my wife, my property, my building, my land, my jewelry, my children." God laughed at him and said, "None of them are yours. When you leave, you have to leave in here only and go." That gentleman asked again, "What is mine?" God laughed and said, "Gentleman, every second is yours. Enjoy this life. This is more important. Don't bother about the property." Probably, if our politicians are given a choice to take to next Janma, they will purchase the whole world. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Everything they have to leave behind here and go. It's not the money. Money will fall behind you. Don't go behind money. You should make money come behind you. That you should achieve that. You should create that opportunity. People should come to you because you are an expert. They should think that if I go to this man or this girl, no, they will deliver the justice. They are the best in this country. They are the best in this city. You know what? Some of the doctors, you don't get even 1 week, 2 weeks appointment today. You should become one of them. Don't go behind money, and money is not the thing. Money cannot earn you anything. After some time, money is no value. One of my great philosophers used to tell me when I started my career, he said, money is nothing, you don't go earn money. I used to think that this man is crazy or what, without money what can you do? Today I'm realizing honestly, money is nothing. Money is a piece of paper. Money is nothing after some stage. You have a comfort, you have a house, you have a career. Beyond that, you have a good family. Most important is a good family. Probably I'm married to one lady called Dr. Pallavi. She's a gynecology HOD in Kidwai. Probably, if there is one Janma, next Janma, I would like to get married to her only again. You won't find a better human being than her. That is the kind of atmosphere you should have in the family. Family is the backbone. If you have two things in life, one is profession, other one is family, you are the most successful person in this world. Another important thing is, the man whom I adore a lot is Abdul Kalam. Simplicity is nothing but Abdul Kalam. I'm telling you. Once he was the president of India. I don't know how many people have seen Mughal Gardens, Delhi. 300 acres campus. Probably, it is, the destiny took him one of the greatest person to that house. Probably you won't find a better president of India in this country. Such a great person Abdul Kalam was. He was walking early morning with great security people, all around people surrounded by him. And suddenly he saw his servant's house, people are crying and everybody mobbed. He stopped the security and asked, what happened there? Sir, your servant's wife died. Stopped and said, why you didn't tell me? He said, sir, you are president of India. So what? I'm a human being first. And why she died? She was suffering from cancer, sir. You have not told me. He has not asked me for any help. No, how can we tell you, sir? This is all his family problem. Arey, he is serving me and he is like my family. How can you deny this? And he suddenly started moving. Security stopped him. No, you cannot go there, sir. There is no security there. A lot of people there. I said, hell with your security. He just walked out. Walked there, removed his shoes. He sat in front of the dead body where all the relatives are sitting. Sat for some time. He called the husband. I said, what do you want? Is it everything is okay? Is everything is taken care of? What about the funeral? What about the future? What about the children? That is called simplicity, and which nobody else can do. You should be a great human being first in life. Humanity. There is nothing like humanity. If you are born as a humanity, that is your purva janma, the punyam. So that it cannot happen. Only animals cannot do. Trees cannot do. Only humanity. Human beings. So that simplicity is very important. You heard of Infosys Narayan Murthy? Who doesn't know? Sudha Murthy madam is very close to me also. One of the greatest persons I've ever seen. Probably, sometimes she'll call me for a poorest of the poor patients. Dr. Ramchandra, this patient Duddilla, please help that patient. I'll be shocked to hear such a great person will be calling for a small person. And I'll take care. And whenever, as long as she was the Infosys Foundation chairman, I used to call her for every small thing. She never denied. Once I wanted an ambulance. Madam, on the ambulance bekittu. Within half an hour, I got a mail that your ambulance you are getting, kindly send the specifications. That is the kind of attitude. She has donated 70 crores to Kidwai. The kind of OPD we have, 1 lakh square feet OPD under one roof, all OPDs including auditorium, classroom, probably you won't find anywhere in the country. And when they construct, they put their heart and soul. It is like a 5-star hotel, honestly. Narayan Murthy, when he started his Infosys Foundation, where he started? You all must be thinking, the office in JP Nagar and office in Electronic City is spread over acres, thousands of acres. Honestly, he started in his garage. He did not have a place to start. And olden days computers, this big computer. To hire a computer, he borrowed money from everybody. So life always starts from beginning with the small things. You should always work hard, determination, sincerity. Don't tell lie. It's not required. Lie is not required. Unnecessarily, we will be adding one more lie to other lie. It's not required. Most important thing is discipline. So that discipline took him to the society. He told only 2 things in life. What do you want for success? For success, most important thing is not intelligence required. All of us have same intelligence. Probably you won't find an idiot than me. Probably I have the lowest in IQ, if you ask me. I don't require intelligence, more intelligence. What is required is hard work, planning and determination. Planning is the most important thing in medicine, I always tell you. You should always plan ahead. When you're doing your MBBS, you should know where to get MD, MS, where to get, what is JIPMAR, what is AIMS, what is Pondicherry, what is Surya Medical College, where is Bangalore Medical College. You should always dream of. Open your mind. Suppose you want to go abroad, what is PLAB, what is USMLE, this is what is planning. Most important thing is, Narayan Murthy said 2 things. One is feedback, second thing is ego. When you don't know, you used to go down to his junior most person, ask, I didn't understand what is this. That many officers doesn't do. They think that why I should go, after all he is my junior. No, you should never think that. Knowledge is nobody's property. Probably your junior knows much more than what I have. My junior knows much more than I have, what I know. And I'm operating, day before yesterday I was doing a robotic surgery, where, I landed in a no man's land. So I couldn't do anything. I asked Pawan was my junior. I said, Pawan, where things are going wrong? Why is not moving? Sir, the instrument is a little inside, sir. Then it took the instrument back, started moving. So you should always go back, ask even your lower level staff, even your juniors. One is ego. You should never have ego. Second thing is feedback. When you do a work, always get a feedback. When you written an exam, always come back and check how much marks you got. When you've done a work, always get a feedback what wrong has gone. Next time you'll not make that mistake. I don't know how many people have seen Korea. South Korea, I had been there for my robotic training. Twice I was there for some time. I spent time with them. Wonderful people. Most amazing people, I tell you. The best part of the Koreans is simplicity, honesty, hard work. And when I went in the beginning, I had jet lag, I couldn't sleep. I used to come out of the room and check. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the night, single girl used to walk in the road. Huge city. I told where there is respect for women, that country, that family will always survive, always flourish. So always respect women and children. That is my, I would say this is a slogan. Once there was a demonetization in Korea. One of the most beautiful cities. Technologically, they are much advanced than all of us. Like demonetization happened in India in 2016. You know what the decision they made in the country? That is the unity of the country, patriotism. They have said, we are not going to buy anything which is not made out of Korea. Anything, everything should be made in Korea only. Then only our economy will come up. Probably we are rich enough, we sustained our economy because of demonetization. And still we want a Pear soap, Colgate toothpaste, and we want best of the best, perfumes, best of the clothes from abroad only. Even today, all of us enjoy. I think, we lack patriotism, all of us. That was the time where Titanic movie was released all over the world. Can you believe? Not even one ticket was sold in Korea. One ticket. That is patriotism. Today, you go see the kind of innovations, the kind of instrument they've designed. Whenever I go buy some instrument where there's a cartridge with a suction. I think Dr. Chidananda, sir, you must be knowing as a surgeon. Cartridge with a suction. Cartridge always, emit some the fumes. That fumes comes in the way, fogging. So there a small suction is attached, and sometimes you can irrigate also. It can suck out everything. That technology, everything they have their own things. And in India, you ask anyone, little money, they want a Audi car, Mercedes car. And when he comes to, I called him thrice to India. Mr. Kim was my mentor. So I made him demonstrate here. He was amazed with the crowd. So much of population we have here, he said. So he was amazed to see the population in India. And every time he comes, one moment he sees a Hyundai car. Hey, Hyundai car, it's mine, it's ours, he says. Samsung TV is ours, he says. But do we feel that in India? No, we want a Sony TV, we want a Mercedes. Little money we make, we want a Audi car. And best of the best perfumes. And Pear soap only. How many people use Mysore sandal soap? Nobody. Including me, nobody uses. Even if I use, my family will object. That is the problem with India. We lack patriotism in India. So we should develop patriotism and always try to encourage make in India. You use the things which are made in India. We are no less, probably the way things are going on another 5-10 years, all others will fall in line with India. The Indian things will be used. See, when you are born, everybody will like you. Oh, you will tell my child, my son, my daughter, everybody will, come and appreciate. When you die, everybody will come. Oh God, this is a great man. He has done so much work. Whether he has done wrong, right is different, but everybody will come. Everybody will come and praise you. The life is actually in between death and birth. That you have to balance, see that everybody appreciates you. And end of the day, you leave behind something to the society. It is not that how much money you left behind. It is what service you render to the country. As a doctor, your job is to leave behind something and go. During the COVID pandemic, the way India has come up, it's not easy. India is totally different from other countries because ours is a very thickly populated country. Very difficult to implement, the complete lockdown and, complete restrictions is very difficult to implement. Most of them, live on the streets. Even today, there are people living on the street vendors. So many people. With all this, we came out because people like you, all doctors came forward. They have treated They served the humanity. This cannot be valued in money. This service goes to heaven, I tell you. Obesity is becoming a problem in India. All of us know. Yesterday night I was in Goldfinch Hotel. My dear friend Bharat Shetty was with me for dinner. Finished dinner and came down and saw Mangalore is no less than anywhere USA or UK. Oh my God, I couldn't believe one pub was just got closed and came down people. I was amazed to see the crowd. Hardly little clothes were there on the body. And I was stunned to see this. And I was just observing, wherever I go, observe people, go to schools, go to colleges, nearly 25% people are obese. When I was a house surgeon, marasmus and malnutrition was a problem. This is, I'm talking in late 80s. Today, the other side of the story is obesity is a big problem. You know obesity is why? Indians don't want to eat traditional food. Indian food is time tested, seasoned food. One of the best valued food in the world is Indian food. You name anything for that matter. All Westerners fall prey and they come here to eat Indian food, but our people want pizza, burger, aerated drinks, best of the best alcohol, best of the cigarette. This is the problem. Women smoking and drinking was a taboo in this country in the past. Today, majority of the youngsters, they smoke, they drink. That is unfortunate story in this country. You know why breast cancer is increasing in India? 2 years back, I operated on a girl who is 19-year-old girl, bilateral breast cancer. She's come from a Muslim, traditional Muslim family, a close friend. Her uncle was my close friend. So he brought in, I was shocked to see that girl, kuch nahi, aisa kuch nahi, I told her. Then I tested, it came positive one side. Within 6 months, she developed on the other side. Another 1.5 years, she got married without telling me. And another 1.5 years, she died. This is about, I think, 4.5 years back. So why I am saying, because the breast cancer incidence, the age of occurrence has come down. This is basically because obesity is very high. 21% of the Indian population are obese today. This is going to be one of the worst things, and it's going to fall that effect on the diabetes, hypertension, breast cancer, ovarian cancer, and whatnot. Mental disorders are going to become more. Infertility is going to become one of the greatest problems in India because of obesity. People should be careful. Be careful now. PCOD is very common among obese people. You should be careful about this area. The reason behind, my own children, I have 2 daughters. One is doing architecture final year, other one is 12th standard. The moment come out of the house, there is a car. The moment they come out of the college, there is a car. Where is the exercise? When I was a student, I used to walk 4 kilometers to my school, and 4 to 5 kilometers cycle to my college. And where is today? And even if they are willing to, we are not able to send because of insecurity. There is our mistake also. We want to protect more, make more money for them, and make them put on weight, and get all the problems into their head because I want my child to be good. This is the problem in India now. This is the commonest problem we are facing today. The problem is there is no exercise. And people who live outside, yesterday night I was really stunned to see, actually, I couldn't believe. So Mangalore is so fast. And I asked Bharat. Bharat was with me. I said, sir, Mangalore, you have not seen the other side, he said. Then I just kept quiet, I laughed myself and went to the room. This was at 12 o'clock in the night. So be careful, exercise wherever possible. Try to control fatty food. Don't consume fatty food. Say no to Western foods. Consume Indian food. You encourage, even if the street vendor, please encourage Indian. Don't use the Western foods. Don't drink aerated drinks. Aerated drinks are the worst, I tell you. Alcohol, though, I don't suggest only. Smoking is another dangerous thing. The average age of smoking in this country is 17.5 years. And you will not be surprised if I tell you, the majority of the children in these private schools in Bangalore, they consume some form of tobacco. At least 50% of the children. You know how? They get the sachets, gutka, pan parag, they get smoke, they get weed. All these things are very common. After Punjab, Bangalore is the next hub for drugs. Say no to drugs. Once you fall prey for drugs, you will never come out. It is impossible to come out. You will ruin. Not only you will ruin the family, you will probably kill your parents. That is one of the worst things. Never say yes to the drugs. You should always condemn people are using also, and it's very difficult to come out once you enter that field. Today, when I joined MS, the incidence of breast cancer was approximately 27 per lakh of screened population. Today in Bangalore is 36 of screened population. Probably in another 5 years time it will reach 40. Number one cancer among the urban women today. The average age was 45, 50. Today average age has come to 28 to 35. So be careful, be watchful, take care of your health. Health is wealth. Without health, nothing. You should take care of yourself. We always believe in talent. Talent alone is not enough. We always think that talent is everything in life. Just because you have talent, you cannot come up. Just because you're the most intelligent person, you cannot come up without studying, without hard work. You know Sachin Tendulkar? You know Vinod Kambli? Who doesn't know Sachin Tendulkar in this country? People gone out of the way to give him Bharat Ratna because he's earned more money. He's earned more fame also. Anyway, there are more deserving people in this country to get Bharat Ratna. There are many doctors who serve, they've given their life to the people or society in this country. They have not been recognized also. Anyway, they both have studied in Sharda school. From the childhood days, from the area-wise location, residing, everything is same. By the time both of them went to the school, they broke world record. Sachin Tendulkar also was very matured head. Short guy is very matured head on his shoulders. That's why I always tell you, allow your brain to rule, not your heart to rule. The heart should never overtake the brain. Brain always should be superior. You allow more your brain to work, not to heart. Don't fall prey for the compassion, emotions and all. These are all, temporary. When West Indies came to India, Vinod Kambli was a superstar. Probably everybody, everyday papers, the superstar is born in India and nobody can beat him. The techniques, he used to score double century and he used to play greatest players like Courtney Walsh and all those days. The very tall guy used to bowl very fast. But Sachin Tendulkar maintained the same thing. He used to finish his match, Vinod Kambli, go to clubs, pubs, enjoy, come back 6 o'clock in the morning, again play cricket. Whereas Sachin Tendulkar, discipline means that is a word. He used to sleep at 10 o'clock whatsoever. Anything comes, he used to sleep. He never used to eat one bit extra. When the match is there, it is a discipline. That discipline brought him to this stage. Where is Vinod Kambli today? Where is Sachin Tendulkar, more talented man? More talented Vinod Kambli is nowhere today. Nobody remembers. So talent alone is not enough. It is the attitude. Attitude will decide your aptitude. So it is the attitude most important. You should adopt a very humble attitude. You should develop your culture. That discipline is very, very important if you want to implement your talent. Talent alone is not enough. You should never be jealous about anybody. This is one thing. This is a new thing has started in this country. No, he's bought a new car. He's got more marks than me. Oh, this guy is looking better than me. This look, color, complexion, it has nothing to do. You should have inner beauty. Your beauty should be inner. That doesn't matter at all, end of the day. All these things doesn't take you anywhere. That inner beauty you should develop. You should never feel bad, never feel jealous about anybody. Somebody is doing good, you follow. You also do good. And don't feel jealous or don't try to trouble him. That is another thing is now started in this country. I don't know how many people have realized now. People are trying to trouble because, no, my sister is doing well, my brother is doing well. No, he has made more money, he has built 2 houses. How does it matter? 2 houses, 10 houses, or 10 acres of land. It doesn't matter end of the day. You should not waste time on other people. It is waste of time talking about other people. And most of the time, another disease is laziness in this country. So whenever you get time, 4 people assemble, go on talking about, no, he did like this, he did like this. It's a waste of time. Don't waste your time on this. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 6 doctors, Ratan Tata always tells, most important thing is sunlight. How many people go to sunlight? And this area is inevitable. You have to go to sunlight. In Bangalore, you don't see sunlight. It is inevitable. In a way, you're lucky. Sunlight is very important. Vitamin D deficiency is very common among the younger population today. Please check your vitamin D once in a while, all of you. And nothing. But what is the effect? If you ask me, I don't know. Even today, nobody knows whether it's deficient, more, less. It doesn't matter end of the day. But till everybody checking, you have to check. If there's a deficiency, you correct with one sachet or one injection of vitamin D. This vitamin D is supposed to play an important role for development of diabetes. There's a pathway you all know very well. So try to correct vitamin D, number 1. Go to sunlight at least once a day, wherever possible. Wherever possible, you walk. Don't use the lift. Don't use the escalator. and don't use the vehicle. If there's 1-2 kilometers, please walk. Make it a point to walk. That's how at least you walk some steps and some distance you will walk. This is very important. You burn as much calories as possible. All of us agree, most of us eat more than what we require. That is becoming a common problem. This is the root cause for developing diabetes hub. India is a diabetic hub today. You know that? Hypertension and diabetes, every 4 or 5 people assemble, 1 person or 2 persons will be diabetics today. And this is going to be major disaster in this country in future. People losing limb, losing eyesight, losing kidneys, and losing, muscular body, and losing, the nerves and shakes, and the shaking, the tremors, the finger tremors and all is very common among the diabetics. It will affect your professional work also. So be careful about diabetes, be watchful about it. Second thing is diet. There is always a saying, if you don't control your diet now, you will have to eat tablets like your diet in future. So your tablets will become your diet future. You have seen people, your grandmother has seen 10 tablets keeping next to her. Now one is for sugar, one is for diabetes, one is for cholesterol, one is for nerves, one is B complex, one is vitamin D3. So this becomes endless. Be watchful about your diet. Eat less. Eat less is always a dictum. And don't ever touch the Western food. This is today is a request from my side, please encourage Indian food. Wherever possible, consume Indian food. Another important thing is rest. Most important thing is sleep 7-8 hours a day. If you ask me, I have never studied beyond 12 o'clock or after, before 6 o'clock. Whatsoever, any exam for that matter. I never studied. And whatever it is, you have to prepare in advance. Planning is what matters here. It is not that, overnight you study for 12 hours, it doesn't matter. It's not going to affect you. It's going to kill you more. So always take rest. 7-8 hours sleep is mandatory. Exercise. Wherever possible, try to exercise. What is another greatest thing? Can you guess? The greatest thing is having good friends. People who have good friends have always lived longer. There is a study done. People with more and good friends, they always lived longer. So many times you don't reveal to your parents, don't reveal to your teachers, but you will always reveal everything to your friends. Your friends will be knowing what are you, what is boiling inside you, what do you want. So always spend more time, go out, eat, watch a movie, enjoy life. Whenever there is a free time, enjoy life. Ultimately, end of the day is happy. Be happy, keep everyone happy around you also. Another most important thing is self-confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, most important thing is the self-confidence, and you being a student of medicine, you are no less than anyone. You are the cream of this society in this country. Do you know what? Most of the people who doesn't get MBBS seat, they go to IAS, IPS. Even today you can choose. Actually, civil service is no bad. IAS, IPS, IRS, IFS, actually there's lot of security. If people are interested, if you're really inclined, you can choose that path. But end of the day, when you get up and see early morning in the mirror, you see the best creature in the world is yourself. So be confident, enjoy life. God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for the insightful and inspiring message. I'm sure your words of wisdom will guide us through the professional and personal journey in life.
Today is your opportunity to build the tomorrow that you want. The moment has come to honor our achievers with a certificate of recognition of their accomplishments. May I now request our chief guest, Dr. C. Ramachandra sir, and our beloved President of Academy of Liberal Education, Dr. K.V. Chidananda sir, to give away the individual certificates and mementos to the graduates. May I now call upon the first graduate of the gathering, Thalassery, Kerala.
Dr. Juvena Lingombam, daughter of Mrs. N. Sharoda and Mr. N. Jitendra from Impal, Manipur.
Dr. Joycey Yamben, daughter of Mrs. Chintam Sushila and Mr. Yamben Ibucho from Impal, Manipur.
Dr. Donadia Vincent, daughter of Mrs. Rosamma Vincent and Mr. Vincent Sebastian from Ernakulam, Kerala.
Dr. Blessin Babu, son of Mrs. Mini Kumari and Mr. Babu Joseph from Trivandrum, Kerala.
Dr. Jatin Nath K, son of Mrs. Jasita K and Mr. Gopinath K from Calicut, Kerala.
Dr. Ashwin Valsaraj, son of Mrs. Shashikala V and Mr. Valsaraj T from Calicut, Kerala.
Dr. Ravikumar B, son of Mrs. Saroja B and Mr. P. Basavaraj from Mysore, Karnataka.
Dr. Amita Carmen Michael, daughter of Mrs. Ali Tankache and Mr. Michael Tankache from Ernakulam, Kerala.
Dr. Alok Sharma, son of Mrs. Asha and Yatindra Sharma from New Delhi.
Dr. Ashish Suresh, son of Mrs. Suni Suresh and Dr. Suresh A.R. from Malappuram, Kerala.
Dr. Chakunni Brahmakulam, son of Mrs. Lissy Davis and Mr. K.C. Davis from Thrissur, Kerala.
Dr. Jannavi C, daughter of Mrs. Anasuya M and Mr. Chandrasekhar K.S. from Bangalore, Karnataka.
Dr. Madhurya M, daughter of Mrs. Meenakshi S and Mr. Madesh H from Mysore, Karnataka.
Dr. Mallikarjun Sungulkar, son of Mrs. Asha Sungulkar and Mr. Suresh Babu Sungulkar from Gulbarga, Karnataka.
Dr. Abhishek Mahantesh Murgol, son of Mrs. Lalita MM and Mr. Mahantesh VM from Bagalkot, Karnataka.
Dr. Adarsh SR, son of Mrs. Sushilamma CN and Mr. Ramesha SP from Hassan, Karnataka.
Dr. Aishwarya Bhaskar, daughter of Mrs. Bhagyalakshmi G and Mr. E. Bhaskaran from Calicut, Kerala.
Dr. Akshay Talikoti, son of Mrs. Sumitra Talikoti and Mr. Babu Talikoti from Vijayapura, Karnataka.
Dr. Anjana Krishna, daughter of Mrs. Usha Balakrishnan and Mr. Balakrishnan M from Kannur, Kerala.
Dr. Ankit B.H., son of Mrs. Suma and Mr. Basavaraj from Shivamogga, Karnataka.
Dr. Anushri, daughter of Mrs. Girija and Mr. Ravindran from Calicut, Kerala.
Dr. Apsana Sayyed Shabir, daughter of Mrs. Nasima Banu and Mr. Shabir G from Bangalore, Karnataka.
Dr. Arati VK, daughter of Mrs. Bina C and Mr. Ravindran VK from Calicut, Kerala.
Dr. Archana Menon, daughter of Dr. Asha Kumari and Ramakrishnan Menon from Alapi, Kerala.
Dr. Ashwini M. Nayak, daughter of Mrs. Manjusha and Mr. Ashok Kumar from Alapi, Kerala.
Dr. Ayana MP, daughter of Mrs. Prasita PV and Mr. Suresh MP from Calicut, Kerala.
Dr. Aisha, daughter of Mrs. Hasina Begum and Mr. Mohammad Akram from Mysore, Karnataka.
Dr. Aisha Shihana, daughter of Mrs. Khadija and Mr. Samad from Kasargod, Kerala.
Dr. Basan Gowda, son of Mrs. Suma and Mr. Guru Basan Gowda from Raichur, Karnataka.
Dr. Bhagyashri M. Bagewadi, daughter of Mrs. Shivamma Bagewadi and Mr. Mallanna Bagewadi from Bijapur, Karnataka.
Dr. Bhavana MJ, daughter of Miss Suvarna S and Mr. Jayaramu M from Bangalore, Karnataka.
Dr. Bhumika Jairam, daughter of Mrs. Nandini and Mr. Jairam KS from Bangalore, Karnataka.
Dr. Chirag Sudarshan, son of Dr. Chandraprabha Sudarshan and Dr. T. Sudarshan Babu from Mandya, Karnataka.
Dr. Don P. Charlie, son of Mrs. Lissamma Charlie and Mr. Charlie Joseph from Idukki, Kerala.
Dr. Edgar Elias Tom, son of Mrs. Anita Varghese and Mr. Tommy Matthew from Ernakulam, Kerala.
Dr. Fatima Riaz, daughter of Mrs. Shamima Riaz and Mr. K.S. Riaz from Alapi, Kerala.
Dr. Gagan Emma, son of Mrs. Kalavati MC and Mr. Revana MS from Mysore, Karnataka.
Dr. Ahmed, son of Mrs. Shahida and Dr. Hanif Baba from Kadapa, Andhra Pradesh.
Dr. Harsha R. Walson, daughter of Mrs. Rajina E. and Mr. Walson V. from Kannur, Kerala.
Dr. Impana C. Gowda, daughter of Mrs. Subhashini S. Gowda and Mr. Chandre Gowda A.J. from Mysore, Karnataka.
Dr. Impana G., daughter of Mrs. S.P. Lata and Mr. S.B. Gowda from Bangalore, Karnataka.
Dr. Industry TV, daughter of Mrs. Rajamma M.E. and Mr. Venkatesh TV from Tumkur, Karnataka.
Dr. Jobin Raj Thompson, son of Mrs. Rosemary Raj and Mr. Babu Raj Thompson from New Delhi.
Dr. Lakshmish M., son of Mrs. Vasanta M. and Mr. Manjunath S. from Mysore, Karnataka.
Dr. Likit Kumar Yu, son of Mrs. Purnima and Mr. Yuvraj from Dakshin Kannada, Karnataka.
Dr. M. Falguni, daughter of Mrs. Swapnalata and Mr. Pattabi Ramayya from Bangalore, Karnataka.
Dr. Shri Sagar, son of Mrs. Sujata and Mr. Marepa from Raichur, Karnataka.
Dr. Maria Chaco, daughter of Mrs. Lija Chacko and Chacko George from Ernakulam, Kerala.
Dr. Meghana P., daughter of Mrs. Asha GS and Mr. Prakash G. from Chitradurga, Karnataka.
Dr. Muhammad Ramzeen Abdul Razak, son of Mrs. Saujat and Mr. Abdul Razak from Kannur, Kerala.
Dr. N.M. Jagannath, son of Mrs. C.K. Nirmala and Mr. N. Mahadev from Kodagu, Karnataka.
Dr. Niharika M.A., daughter of Mrs. Shashi Prabha P. and Dr. Avinash M.P. from Sulya, Karnataka.
Dr. Neka P., daughter of Mrs. Chaitra P. and Mr. K. Venugopal from Kannur, Kerala.
Dr. Niharika S., daughter of Mrs. Uma Devi B. and Mr. Suresh A.S. from Chitradurga, Karnataka.
Dr. Nina Sahini C.C., daughter of Mrs. Patuma A. and Mr. Moideen C.C. from Malappuram, Kerala.
Dr. Nirupama Madhu, daughter of Mrs. Mini Madhu and Mr. Madhu G. from Alapi, Kerala.
Dr. Pranav J., son of Mrs. Shubha KP and Mr. Jalajan KP from Calicut, Kerala.
Dr. Prithviraj YV, son of Mrs. Nalina K. and Mr. Vishweshwar YA from Tumkur, Karnataka.
Dr. Rachna S.J., daughter of Mrs. Shakuntala G.H. and Mr. Jayanna S.C. from Chikmagalur, Karnataka.
Dr. Rachana R., daughter of Mrs. Geeta G.H. and Mr. Ranganath from Bangalore, Karnataka.
Dr. Ruchitra M., daughter of Mrs. Vasanta T. and Mr. Ravindran M. from Calicut, Kerala.
Dr. Raina CM, daughter of Mrs. Zeenat Begum and Mr. Bashir from Palakkad, Kerala. Dr. Rasha Mariam Abdurrahim, daughter of Mrs. Sulekha and Mr. Abdurrahim from Calicut, Kerala. Dr. Razan Abdul Qadir, daughter of Mrs. Rubina Abdul Qadir and Mr. Abdul Qadir from Kannur, Kerala. Dr. Rula Iqbal Saukar, daughter of Mrs. Salika Iqbal and Mr. Usman Muhammad Iqbal from Dakshin Kannada, Karnataka.
Dr. S. Vilasini, daughter of Mrs. Gauramma and Mr. I.M. Swami from Hassan, Karnataka. Dr. Sagarika B, daughter of Mrs. Subbamma N and Dr. M. A. Balakrishna, Mysore, Karnataka.
Dr. Samiksha Shioran, daughter of Mrs. Kamlesh and Mr. Rajveer Singh Shioran from Junjunun, Rajasthan.
Dr. Sapna Dilip, daughter of Mrs. Shibi Dilip and Mr. Dilip H from Kollam, Kerala.
Dr. Seema Suresh Amin, daughter of Mrs. Geeta Amin and Mr. Suresh Amin from Udupi, Karnataka.
Dr. Shaheen Ali, son of Mrs. Shuhara and Mr. Ali from Malappuram, Kerala.
Dr. Shantala Kamath, daughter of Mrs. Jyoti Kamath and Mr. Divakar Kamath from Udupi, Karnataka.
Dr. Shashank CM, son of Mrs. Manjula CM and Mr. Manjunatha Swami CG from Mysore, Karnataka.
Dr. Sneha AM, daughter of Mrs. Jyoti HP and Mr. Mahadevaya from Mysore, Karnataka.
Dr. Sneha DN, daughter of Mrs. Mangala Gauramma and Mr. Narsimhe Gowda from Ramnagara, Karnataka.
Dr. Sneha MB, daughter of Mrs. Bindu BL and Mr. Mohanan Nair from Trivandrum, Kerala.
Dr. Soumya Musaram Tota, daughter of Mrs. Rajini Musaram Tota and Mr. Anand Musaram Tota from Hyderabad, Telangana.
Dr. Shruti B.S., daughter of Mrs. Binduleka K.B. and Mr. Sridharan K. from Kottayam, Kerala.
Dr. Sudarshan Padgar, son of Mrs. Mangala and Mr. Nagappa from Uttar Kannada, Karnataka.
Dr. Sudarshan R.C., son of Mrs. Jyoti and Mr. Chandre Gowda from Hassan, Karnataka.
Dr. Swati Ganesh Pai, daughter of Mrs. Jyoti Pai and Mr. Ganesh Pai from Udupi, Karnataka.
Dr. Tessa Maria Roy, daughter of Mrs. Shirley Roy and Mr. Roy George from Kannur, Kerala. Dr. Utkarsh Kumar, son of Mrs. Ramba Singh and Mr. Ranjit Kumar Singh from Muzaffarpur, Bihar. Dr. Vaishnav V.M., son of Mrs. Sherija MP and Mr. Prakashan V.M. from Kannur, Kerala.
Dr. Veda R., daughter of Mrs. Wani M. and Mr. Ramesh V.Y. from Bangalore, Karnataka.
Dr. Vignesh V., son of Mrs. Divya Venu and Mr. Venu PP from Kannur, Kerala. Dr. Yogita Garden, daughter of Mrs. Sunita Garden and Mr. Girdhari Dan Garden from Jodhpur, Rajasthan.
Dr. Aishwarya Nayak, daughter of Mrs. Krishna Kumari R. and Mr. Rajendra Nath G. from Kottayam, Kerala. Dr. Akashyam, son of Mrs. Shashi Prabha and Mr. Surya Narayana from Bellare, Dakshin Kannada. Dr. Ashwin C.R., son of Dr. Aruna C.R. and Dr. C. Ramchandra Bhatt from Sulya, Dakshin Kannada.
Dr. Bharat B., son of Mrs. Mangalamma P. and Mr. Basavaraju P. from Mysore, Karnataka. Dr. Divyansh Ahuja, son of Mrs. Neeti Ahuja and Mr. Sandeep Ahuja from Jaipur, Rajasthan. Dr. Fatima Aifa, daughter of Mrs. Nustaiba K and Mr. Abbas P from Malappuram, Kerala. Dr. Mrinalini Sri Chandan, daughter of Mrs. Ranju Sri Chandan and Mr. Chetnanand Sri Chandan from Sundargarh, Odisha.
Dr. Anil Kumar R, son of Mrs. Pushpa GV and Mr. Ramakrishnappa from Bangalore, Karnataka. Dr. Shivani S. Badranawar, daughter of Mrs. Sujata SB and Group Captain Shivalingappa Badranawar from Bangalore, Karnataka. Thank you, sir. Now it's time to honor our special awardees and also undergraduate and postgraduate rank holders. May I now request Dr. Geeta Doppa ma'am, Professor and HOD, Department of OBG, to announce the awards.
Devi Chidananda, President AOLE, Mrs. Shobha Chidananda ma'am, Architect Akshay Kesi, Dean, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, proud parents and dear graduates. It's time to announce the special awards for the graduates of 2016 batch. The first award goes to Best Cultural Activities. This award is backed by Dr. Sagarika B. She is a Bharatnatyam dancer, secured first rank in the state in senior exam of Bharatnatyam conducted by CEA. She has won awards in fusion, freestyle, folk dance, and many other events conducted in our college fest. Congratulations, Dr. Sagarika B. Best Sportsperson Award goes to Dr. Shantala Kamath. She was in the team which won Mysore Zonal Level Volleyball Tournament conducted by RGOHS and got selected for state level tournament. They won the state level tournament also. She represented the team of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences in volleyball. Best Emerging Leader Award goes to Dr. Bhavana. She was the Joint General Secretary for 2019-20. She had organized the college fest with Student Council in an excellent way, led Freshers Party of 2019, volunteers many programs in our college. Best Outgoing Student Award goes to Dr. Indushri. She is the university rank holder, 5th rank in RGHS in OBG. She is a throwball cricket badminton player, participated in various cultural activities and bagged many awards. She is a good artist. She was the master of ceremony in various CMEs and conferences in our college. She has done many models in CMEs organized in our college, like food pyramid, intracranial hemorrhage models. She was a class representative for 2 years, Vice President of Student Council 21-22. So best outgoing student, Dr. Indushri TV. Now time to announce the academic awards. MBBS Phase 3 Part 1, Dr. Akash M, topper in ophthalmology, he secured 74.4%. MBBS Phase 3 Part 2, Dr. M. Falguni. She is a topper in pediatrics. MBBS Phase 3 Part 2, Dr. M. Falguni. She is a topper in pediatrics. She secured 72.4%. Dr. Shantala Kamath. She is a topper in general medicine. She secured 78.2%. Dr. Veda R. She is a topper in general surgery. She secured 77.6%. Dr. Aishat Sihana, topper in pediatrics and general surgery. She secured 72.4 and 77.6% respectively. Now it's time to felicitate our undergraduates who secured university ranks. Dr. Seema Suresh Amin. Dr. Seema, kindly come on the dais with your parents. Dr. Seema Suresh Amin secured RGHS 4th rank in obstetrics and gynecology, 7th rank in ENT. She is a subject topper in community medicine, ENT, OBG. Batch topper in MBBS Phase 3 Part 1 and Part 2 exam. Dr. Indushri TV, she secured 5th rank in obstetrics and gynecology. Dr. Indushri, kindly come on the dais with your parents. Dr. Indushri TV, 5th rank in obstetrics and gynecology in Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences. in Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences. Now, it's time to felicitate our postgraduates who have secured arduous rank. Dr. Nivedita S. Reddy, kindly come on the dais with your parents. Dr. Nivedita S. Reddy has secured third rank in MD Pediatrics in RGHS exam in July 21. She is the winner of KVG Gold Medal. Dr. Jnana Prabha, she has secured 8th rank in MD Dermatology. Dr. Jnana Prabha, 8th rank in MD Dermatology in the Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences. We had 2 ranks, Dr. Amulya R, 5th rank in MD Dermatology, and Dr. Saida Nuruddin, 8th rank in MD Radiodiagnosis. Because of unavoidable circumstances, they were not able to attend this program. Congratulations, dear students. Thank you, dignitaries, for doing the honors. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Med News is a quarterly edition which reflects all the activities of the students and staff, both in academics and extracurricular events. May I now request our chief guest, Dr. C. Ramachandra sir, to release the Med News.
Thank you, Sarala. Leaders become great not because of their power, but their ability to empower others.
A visionary who is the backbone of all educational endeavors, who made it all possible. The man whose thoughts have molded us to be who we are today, who is a perfect blend of humility and aspirations, an epitome of empathy. A symbol of perseverance is none other than our chairman, Dr. K.V. Chidananda Sir, President of Academy of Liberal Education, Medical Director of KVG Medical College and Hospital Sulya, Dr. B.C. Rao Awardee 2017, Dr. Jyoti Prasad Ganguly Memorial National Awardee 2018. Sir, we kindly request you to deliver the presidential address.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Chief guest of today's function, Professor Dr. Sri Ramchandra, Director, Kidwai Memorial Institute of Oncology, Bangalore. Dr. Neelambike Natarajan, Dean of KVG Medical College, and dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, parents, guardians, members of the faculty and office staffs, new graduate doctors, members of the press and media persons. Today we want to pay tribute to the 14th batch of students of the KVG Medical College who are passing out as doctors. This journey was not easy. To arrive on this day, to be in a graduation outfit, this ceremony took so much study, so many tests, vivas, assignments, hard works, and commitment. I congratulate you for all these things. At this juncture, I am both proud and concerned for you. Proud because you are doctors today and join the clan that serve the humanity, alleviates pain and suffering. Concerned because the society you are going to serve has undergone changes that you are not exposed to this during your studies. The society expects miracle from doctors and practices a double standard of morality. The same society that encourages bribery in all walks of life applies a strict moral code of conduct for the doctors. Hundreds of deaths occur on roads today. But when a patient in a hospital dies, in spite of all the efforts of the doctors, or the patient is declared dead on arrival, the society assaults the doctors and vandalizes the hospitals. It is so happened once when this type of thing happened. You will have to serve this same society with the utmost commitment, because our job is to cure and rid the society of pain and suffering. We are doctors, have to deal with the psychological reasons for the behavior of this society. You have viewed our adherence to the rules and regulations in this college as a preparation in match up to the benchmarks the society lays down for the doctor. You as doctors are different. The day you step out of the campus, you will confront with the society. It also includes some patients who took up to the doctors as incarnation of God on earth. You have to handle all this with the stole maturity. Commitment and willpower shall help you tackle any problems. You are one of the unique batch, as you saw and faced the challenges the pandemic situation posed to the society in general and the medical fraternity in particular. The pandemic showed us how important a doctor profession and self-discipline is. When others worked from home, doctors treated the sick. We all got a new nomenclature too, frontline workers. In spite of increased personal risk of contracting the viruses through exposure, the COVID-19 warriors of KVG Medical College and Hospital helped in tackling the pandemic. The management considered it an opportunity to serve the society and the nation, set aside isolation wards and huge outlay. KVG Medical College was a dedicated COVID-19 hospital. I am happy to say that with the help of dedicated medical and paramedical fraternity, we could serve the patients efficiently, which has been appreciated widely by the public and the concerned authority in this district and also in the state level. Every year, we have students who have excelled in their academic performance. I congratulate the student achievers for bringing laurels to the college. Dr. Nivedita secured 3rd rank in MD Pediatric, Dr. Amulya R. and Dr. Janaprabha secured 5th and 8th rank respectively in dermatology. Dr. Syed Noorul secured 8th rank in MD radiodiagnosis. Among the undergraduates, Dr. Seema Suresh Amin secured 4th rank in OBG and 7th rank in ENT. Dr. Industry TV secured 5th rank in OBG. Dr. Shahin Ali secured 10th rank in the biochemistry. You might have found our college rather strict in implementing rules and regulations. That is what I overhear sometimes. We have insisted on a dress code that befits the doctor. We have insisted on punctuality and discipline. All these have helped in molding you to emerge as good doctor and a good human being. Today, when you see a doctor and an administrator in our chief guest, Dr. C. Ramchandra, you will realize that medical profession and discipline are the two sides of the same coins. He has already told about hard work, sincerity. My father used to tell, the founder president, 5 points: hard work, sincerity, integrity, value of time, and sacrifice. He is also following the same thing. That's why he is able to get good name and fame in Kidwai Memorial Hospital because of his hard work and sincerity. He is able to achieve his goal. He is already told his role models are Abdul Kalam and Infosys Narayan Murthy, and also Mr. Sudhar Narayan Murthy. How much they contributed to the society, that is important. Likewise, even during COVID, I read in newspapers and I had gone through in some of the news that C. Ramchandra, he has treated all these COVID patients effectively. And there was not even a single case he refused to treat in his hospital. That is what I heard. That is a great thing he had. In Bangalore, to face COVID, it is a great thing. He has done it. He achieved it because of hard work and sincerity. I congratulate you, sir, for that. A medical college in a rural area like Sulya is an adventure. It is an adventure for the management, faculty, and students. If you have survived on onslaught of the preference for urban centers, it is proof that doctors still prefer service to the rural masses, a better option than a life in an urban center. The saga of educational institutions in Sulya began with my father, late Dr. Kurunji Venkatramana Gowda, who had the vision to transform rural Sulya into an educational center. I made it a mission of my life to carry on his vision and make this dream come true. My wife has stood by me all along. Today I am proud father who can say that my children share this vision. I consider you, the graduates, an extension of this vision. You have the responsibility to carry the beacon of this vision. Already our chief guest advised you how we are supposed to be. Please follow that. The parents of the doctors are a special category too. In the era of consumerism and monetary calculations, and engineering graduates would have earned half of his life earnings by the time a medical graduate finishes his post-graduation, super specialty, and starts earning. You have chosen to make your children doctors so that they can serve the humanity. You may not have thought on these lines, but your choice amounts up to the conclusion I have drawn just now. This is the truth. Your sacrifice of so many years has paid off today when you see your son or daughter becoming a doctor. I want to congratulate the parents who have gathered here. It is parents like you who make this world a better and healthier place to live for everybody. As already told, you have to give importance for mother and your profession. That is very, very important. You should not deviate. You have taken the oath today that you are going to serve the humanity without any corruption. That is very, very important. Nowadays, because of corruption, so many things are happening. It should not happen for money. That is very, very important. Our institution has post-graduation in all the specialty departments, and from the academic year 2020-21, National Medical Commission permitted our institution to increase the postgraduate seats in general medicine, general surgery, and anesthesiology, and we successfully availed the permission to start MD emergency medicine, MD respiratory medicine. Totally about 70 postgraduate students are admitted per year. But unfortunately, pre and para clinicals are left behind, no takers. Only from clinical side they used to attend. Today is the last day for entering this post-graduation. There was some delay in admission to post-graduation because of Supreme Court order. I think yesterday almost everything is over. Today is the final thing, and on 3rd it will be completed. So those who are, anybody willing to join, not here, any other place or here in the pre and para, can go and get your seats through KE. It is not in our hands. As per the government order, everything is admitted through them to avoid malpractices and corruption. In addition, in association with Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, our institution has conducted wide block health mela with the joint efforts from Karnataka State Government Authority. More than 1,000 beneficiaries in entire Sulya Taluk was covered. In this, this batch of doctors just completing are also served as doctors in this health mela. I congratulate all of you, and I wish you best of luck also. Dr. Ramchandra, the Director, Kidwai Memorial Institute of Oncology, is an able administrator, as I have already told. Moreover, he is outstanding oncosurgeon. His contribution to give an modern touch to Kidwai is remarkable. His effort and idea to deliver the quality healthcare service in the public funded institution to the needy patients is much appreciable. That's why he is able to get 60 or 70 crores from Dr. Sudhamurthy. See, getting money is not so easy. They will see who is the person, leader, who is the leader there, whether he is effectively able to run the hospital or serve the people. Then only they will contribute. Other day when I was meeting some other person, an advocate, he was telling, my institution is contributed by so and so, 10 crores, 5 crores, 1.5 crores and all. The reason is that particular person is doing some service. Service to humanity is very, very important. You, the graduates, are lucky to have a clinically experienced speaker like Dr. C. Ramchandra to address you today. His keynote address has been inspiring. I am grateful to you, sir, for gracing this occasion. I wish the graduates all the best for their future. Be the best in whatever you do. Do not lose compassion and empathy. That is the message you carry from KVG Medical College. Thank you. Thank you, Anandal.
Thank you, sir. Your words were enlightening and motivational to our graduates as they step into their future.
Now we request Dr. K.V. Chidananda sir to felicitate our esteemed chief guest, Dr. C. Ramachandra sir, as a token of appreciation and gratitude for taking his valuable time off his busy schedule to be a part of this event and make it a special and memorable one.
Success is not just about what you accomplish in your life. It's all about what you inspire others to do. As today's program comes to an end, we owe the success of the day to many people who have worked on and off the stage.
May I now call upon Dr. Gopinath Pai, Medical Superintendent and Professor of General Surgery, KVG Medical College and Hospital, Sulya, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Respected Chief Guest, Dr. C. Ramachandra, Dr. K.V. Chidananda sir, Dean Madam, Shobha Madam, Akshay, Subramania sir, and C. Ramachandra Bhatt sir, our professors, teachers, students, and their beloved parents and grandparents also. I have seen a few of them here. I have a proud privilege of rendering vote of thanks. Development of a town must begin with education of the children of that town. This is what our founder president, Dr. Kurunji Venkata Gowda, told to each and every one of us. And this is not only the town of Sulya. He has given education to people all around the world. I still remember when KV sir went to Middle East, he had so many students who have graduated from our institutions, and he was greeted there. So same thing all over India, we have got students. I think all of us must have seen people from Rajasthan, Bihar, everywhere, Imphal, Manipur. So it's a nice occasion to be there. I thank Dr. C. Ramachandra, able administrator, able speaker, for having taken 2 days of his life to spend with us and impart on our fresh graduates, which probably none of us, not even parents, could impart on them. Thank you, sir, for a wonderful talk. Dr. K.V. Chidananda sir, always energetic. I always remember 20 years back when our institution started, he had a black mush like me that time, but my mush has become grey, but he is still young. Thank you, sir, for your energy, time for the institution. Respecting ladies, no doubt, we have got our lady Dean Madam and Dr. K.V. Chidananda sir's Mrs. our Shobha Madam, who is our member. Thank you, Madam, for being with us and spending time entire day.
I thank Architect Akshay, Dr. Aishwarya, Dr. Gautam. Because of their commitment, they are not with us, but all these three are backbones of KVG Institute of Medical Science, basically Guruji Venkatramana Gowda of Medical College. So I thank them for their time here. I thank rest of the dignitaries, our professors, teachers, for being there with us today. Thank you, sir. When white coat was given exactly 5 years ago, this side of wing was looking white after accepting that white coat. But it has become black. It doesn't mean that you are darkened. No. This is the key step, because you are now starting from 0 and you have to go reach the 100. So I wish all of you good luck and thank all of you for being with us and making this function grand success. And parents, grandparents, I see two of my classmates, Dr. Avinash and Dr. Sudarshan Babu, who are here. I'm proud to be here with them. Thank you, and all other parents, grandparents, to be there with us, gracing this occasion. Thank you very much. I thank all people who were responsible for all the functioning and well-going of this function, directly and indirectly. Thank you very much. If I have not missed, I have to thank Dr. Aruna Siyar for a wonderful invocation in the beginning. Thank you, madam. I have to thank Dr. Navya Bian for introducing our chief guest. I will not forget to mention our most eminent, most famous personality, Dr. Geeta Duppa madam, for smooth conduct of academics in this particular meeting. And also two young, charming, upcoming doctors conducting this program very well. Thank you very much. I also thank press, media, and Gopal Studio, Satishanna, everyone who have done this program very well. Thank you very much. If I have missed, please forgive me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words of appreciation. Today you will hold something that few people are privileged to sign before their names, the letters DR. People will still respect what you do and say. People will trust you, confide in you, and appreciate your efforts. So go forward not with an artificial glow, but all that you have achieved, but with the stark reality of what lies ahead. These are challenging times for doctor as we increasingly encounter efforts to devalue all we have learned and experienced. Work to make the system better. Stay strong, work hard, and appreciate all you have got. After all, there's plenty of people who would give anything to be in your shoes.
Never stop learning, never stop asking questions, and never forget that medicine is the only art as well as the science practiced by doctors and researchers who bring it to the bedside and to the bench. Not only with the technology and training, but also with the humanity, care, and concern.
As you carry all the pragmatic advices, valuable guidance given by our mentors today to imbibe and practice in your lives, and blessings that we have received from all these great people who have influenced and touched our lives, we sign off here. Congratulations.
Wishing you all the very best for your future.
Thank you, everyone. London